We're joined now by Houston Dash acting head coach Sarah Lowdon. Sarah, thanks for taking the time. I mentioned in Michelle, this is 4 in a row unbeaten for you guys, so congratulations on that. Although, as Rachel said, I'm sure the team definitely wanted more. But we'll just start off, if you would, just give us your overall thoughts on the game and how you felt the team played.
Well, first of all, I'm very proud of how the club honoured the victims of Uvalde, and we will continue to help support that community moving forward. So that's the first thing I'd like to say. Sorry, what was your question? Just want to make sure I got that out there.
No, I think that's much more important. No, just if you can just kind of give your overall thoughts on the game and how the team played.
Yeah, listen, we don't take any points for granted in this league. I think there's so much parity, whether you're 4-0 or 0-4. But we value wins at home. I thought the first half we struggled. We give the ball away way too much, especially in central areas. Lots of turnovers, errant passes. Second half we were better. I thought, again, way better than the first half. But in the first 10 minutes we had chances I thought that we on another day put away, and it's those chances that kind of haunt us later in the game. But again, I'm proud of the team in terms of we have obviously had a couple of games where we've conceded late goals, and so overall obviously to come out with a point at home, obviously we want to get 3 points, but again we have to make sure we pick up points, and we'll take a point. But again, when we're at home, we're always looking for those 3 points.
Okay. And guys, if y'all have questions, please click the raise your hand button. Sarah, you mentioned it off the top there, and I see you've got the ribbon on your pullover as well. Just seeing the team wearing the patches on the jerseys, the 21 jerseys, and on the seats across the way from you guys. I guess emotionally, how was that? What was that experience like for you and for the team, knowing that obviously you're playing, trying to get the 3 points, but obviously some bigger things happening in the world as well, and trying to balance all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think when this first transition happened, it was kind of being emotionless and kind of being what the team needs, and I think everybody reacts differently to different things, and it's really hard not to be emotional about that for everybody. And like I said, I think we played tonight for Uvalde, and we coached tonight for Uvalde, and I think just really proud of the group of how they responded. I know that's obviously tough for everybody. But at the end of the day, we're playing a game, and we're very grateful to do what we love, and it's just a reminder of how precious life is.
Thank you for that. I see a question from Theo Lloyd Hughes from the Striker. Go ahead, Theo.
Hi, Sarah. I wanted to talk a little bit about another very impressive defensive display. Started seeing the XG results come back, 0.35 for North Carolina, which for a very famously attacking team is so impressive. What do you think was the key to that tonight?
Yeah, over the last few weeks we've done a lot of video with the team, functional work in terms of functional clips and functional work and training. And I think we're seeing that pay off. And then again, the team's just buying into what we're asking them to do, and just really proud of them for obviously the defensive display. The back three were again unbelievable tonight. I don't really think they put a foot wrong, other than probably the goal, which is just tough. But yeah, I thought again defensive display. To concede as many goals as we have prior to now where we're at, it's kind of night and day, and just really proud of the effort. And again, I talked to the team before the game about how basically we value talent in society, but at the end of the day, talent really only counts once, and if you can double your effort in the long term, you'll come out with good results, and that was kind of our message going into this game.
There was a really good chance in the second half. Maria with that breakaway, great save by Casey Murphy. A couple of set pieces maybe with the next biggest chances. Are there any ways that you're on the attacking side more worried about maybe trying to need to create more chances, or what you saw tonight was okay?
Well, again, I thought we created lots of chances. We got in behind them a lot, especially in the system that we played, which we knew we would, because we knew against their system that our system would cause problems, and it did, and so it was working. I think again, it's just attack and organize is the hardest part of the game, to create opportunities in the run of play. I've told the team that before. That's the hardest. It's the hardest phase. Everybody argues about how it's defensive. It's really not. It's in the attack and organized shape and trying to unbalance the opponent, if you like. But again, we'll look at it. We get more time to kind of focus on those things now because of kind of our defensive display. Obviously, we have to continue to be defensively disciplined and organized, like I've harped on. But now maybe we can look at that phase of the game, and we look at set pieces. It would be nice to start creating some goals from them too.
And last one for me: four games unbeaten, getting a bit of form together now. Again, confidence, getting a good point against a good team. Is that kind of feeling that in the dressing room on the training ground, that this is a really, really strong unit that are going to be hard to beat from now until October?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, I think we have a bunch of everybody in the locker room is very competitive, so they want 3 points every game. But there's a lot of uncontrollables in the sport, and we'll take it and we'll move forward. And like I told the team at the end, it's not our best performance. I thought we could be way better. We gave the ball away way too much, and we can draw a line under it and analyze the tape, see what the strengths were, and kind of move on from there.
Cheers, Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we'll go over to Jeff Kassouf from the Equalizer. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for taking the time. You mentioned kind of coming in at the beginning emotionless. It's been a few weeks now, or months or so. Just what's that? How have you been settling in? I guess to the role. Obviously, still some uncertainty, I suppose. But what's that process been like for you? And obviously, at a time when this team is 4 unbeaten now.
Yeah, well, again, I think every week is different. I've just tried to be what the team needs, and in moments that is, like I said, it's been positive. In moments, it's kind of putting your foot down and kind of setting the standards a little bit, or holding people to the standards, if you like. I think I've kind of settled in the sense of we've got kind of a routine now being at home. It was tough when we were away because we were on the road 3 times, which is always tough. But to come away with 7 points out of 9 on the road is pretty remarkable, and really proud of the group. And I think I have a great staff around me, and I can't speak enough about Michael, Matt, Hero, and Alan. And just really grateful for their support. Like I said, without them, my job would be way harder, but they make it way easier for me, and that's something I really, really appreciate.
And just tactically, I mean, we've seen, I guess last week to this week, obviously quite a bit of a different look. Has that been something that, easy is maybe not the word, but that has been kind of accepted, as you've thrown stuff at the team and thrown different looks at them? As how has that process gone in terms of communication? Yeah,
there's been a lot of questions that they've had, which rightly so, and so we've tried to make sure we iron out all those things. Obviously, it's difficult with you're trying to recover your team, and there's not a lot of recovery in between games, especially the kind of the stretch that we have coming up. And so we just try and do a lot of film sessions, a lot of meetings where we kind of can break it down into kind of a smaller tactical, kind of shifting dots around on the computer, if you like. But we try and iron out all the questions, like I said, and they buy in, and that honestly, that's the biggest thing is getting the buy-in. And they've been the players have been done everything we've asked and more, and just really grateful for that. And again, I think just the shift that we've had that was the plan all along, was to have this shift with Portland and North Carolina, and I think everybody's done more of what we've asked, so we're just really proud.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go over to Garrett Heinrich from HoustonDash.com. Go ahead, Garrett.
Hey, Sarah. Rachel got her 100th appearance with the club. Can you talk a little bit about what she means both on and off the field?
Yeah, well, listen, when I was here way back when I had no business being here as a little intern volunteer, and Rachel was brought in, and so it's kind of cool to see it all come full circle. The fact that she has obviously 100 caps is, remarkable. And so just to see her grow from, obviously I've been away, but to see the growth from the start to kind of where she's at right now. She's a leader on and off the field, and what you're always going to get with her is passion. She's a winner, and she gives 100% in training, and what you see in training, what you see in a game is what you get in training every day. And I've just really enjoyed this stretch of being able to coach her.
Thank you.
And I see one from Adam Winkler at ABC 13. Go ahead, Adam.
Hi, Sarah. Just want to say I love what you said earlier in the week. I too am married to an educator, so those thoughts certainly resonated with me. And I just wanted to kind of talk to you about that. You came into such a difficult situation, and we all looked at it as such adversity. I'm wondering personally for you, looking at what happened in Uvalde, did it settle you at all and kind of give you a different perspective? After what your year has been like?
Well, I think not to make it about me at all, because I don't want to, but in this coaching journey that I've been on has been kind of a little crazy, because we've lived apart for the last 7.5 years, so I can kind of pursue this dream, and so we're still living apart, and it's really tough. So yeah, for me it does hit home, because it does make you question a lot of things in terms of how, like I said earlier, how precious life is, and you only get one chance to kind of chase your dream, if you like. So it's very personal, I guess, to me, and yeah, it's I don't know, it's just really tragic because it's just avoidable in my opinion. But I'm glad you can relate. I think there's a lot of people, like I said, who can relate to this, and we just need change.
I think that's a good place to leave it. Sarah, thanks for taking a few minutes with us. Congratulations again on the result, and have a good rest of the evening.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, guys, and that'll wrap things up for us as far as availability for tonight. So appreciate y'all joining us.